So my most dear, most precious, most kind, wish-fulfilling one, and father, mother, yeah, brother, sister, and students and friends, everybody. So, yeah. So this time, big change. Yeah, it's a time, very important time, discovery of truth of suffering. So I heard that during the first World War, that happened, a kind of influenza as a disease, epidemic disease. So many millions of 5 million, 50 million people died, minimum, yeah. 50 million people minimum died. That happened when cancer before, a long time ago. So then, I think then there happened different ones in different time. Then some number of years ago, the SARS happened. Yeah, yeah. But I think it didn't spread much. You see, in our Dharma Center, ABC in Singapore, so they invited the monks who do the most secret Hayagiwa puja inside a chair at our college. So they invited those monks specialized in to the puja, and then also Lord Thangtong College, and yeah. So they did, I think, Tsongkhapa, most secret Hayagiwa offering, extensive one, and then they did, I think, wrathful fire puja, and then I don't know what else, many others. And so right after that, the SAR was stopped. The puja was done, was stopped the SAR. So sponsored by the our center, epicenter, the ABC. So that happened. So this time, this happened. Corona virus. Yeah, you know, when you look at life, you see, well, it started from China, from this particular city, Wuhan, yeah, Wuhan, yes. So then now, disease happened in many other countries, Spain, Italy, and Korea, and Japan, and some countries much more, and so as well as in America. So anyway, so you see now people get very scared. I mean, you see, of course, non-Buddhist, yes, but even us ordinary Buddhist people. But you see, what I thought was strange is, you see, when you hear Buddha Dharma, for seal, the view, Buddhist view, Sakya Dungawa, the contaminated phenomena like the aggregates, so forth, contaminated aggregates, nature of suffering, very important subject of view of Buddhism, then Tuje Tamje Mitagba, then all the causative phenomena are natural impermanence. Natural impermanence. So there is the already mentioned Vijayatamja Mitagba. The existence empty and not self. So those who studied, you understand. So at the very beginning, advice teaching, how to control the mind. The root of all the suffering. Oceans of suffering of samsara come from 3% of the mind. Attachment, anger, ignorance. Then, of course, then the root, the other one is self-cherishing, or selfish mind. From where all the misfortune, all the obstacle, everything comes to, to practice Dharma, to achieve enlightenment. To benefit from other sentient beings and to obtain even your own happiness. And that it is said, as many people heard Bodhisattva, as you know, in the Bodhisattva, Dakshin Jawa Machena, Zosan Yetu, Minjurwe. Koanayan Tawame. Jide power passion and dangerous. Oh, that, and then you see, that's what you see on the basis of Buddha's teaching. Then Shantideva advice said this, but of course that's your own, that's our own experience. So you can explain that from your own experience. So exchanging oneself for others. If that is not done, enlightenment cannot be achieved. Buddhahood cannot be achieved. Even in the samsara, while you're in the samsara, there is no happiness. So, leave aside future lives, happiness for obtaining future happiness for future lives. Even the happiness of this life cannot be obtained. Oh, that's very clear. People who, many business people, so many happiness of this life to accomplish, want to achieve, but so much problem. You have to face so many problems in the whole life. Oh, that's where it come from. All come from the self-judgment. Very clear. Often, cherishing others, good, ultimate good heart, bodhicitta, of course. Even you don't have that, but of course that then is the root. What is possible, root the path, what is possible to achieve enlightenment. To seize all the obscurations, all the mistakes of mind, complete all the realizations, all of that. Oh, so and then you see, if you have the bodhicitta, then you can, then causing happiness to numberless sentient beings, all up to enlightenment. This life, future life, up to enlightenment, all then can be successful. Even you have a general good heart, even you don't have ultimate bodhicitta, but with a good heart, so much, you see, you can cause so many sentient beings, insects and people, so many, you can cause happiness, can help, so unbelievable. So much of your success can be achieved, okay? That's then the other one is, of course, Danzin Marikpa. It's ignorance holding the I as truly existing from its own side, existing by itself. By using the language that every day we use, is the real I. So that in reality, from beginningless rebirth, that the I exists in mere name. In mere name. So most unbelievable subtle what it is. It's like compared to the real I that appears and we believe. Okay, from beginningless rebirth, you see. Comparing to that, it's like that. It's not that the I doesn't exist, but it's like that. But it's like that. Oh, so So you have to understand. I'm just introducing the ordinary people like me, who do not understand, so we'll discuss, okay? So, okay. So we have to understand that, you see, not God created that or not Buddha created that. Our mind created that. The root of samsara, root of oceans of samsara suffering. Oh, yeah. And the sufferings is you don't know that is suffering, but the sufferings you don't like, and all that come from that. So, so our mind have been creating. So, yeah, just the superstition, wrong belief. Yeah. So it's very strange, So with that wrong concept of I, then that's the root. From that, then then you create the. I'm just talking a short way. Oceans of samsara suffering, the oceans of health suffering, oceans of hunger god suffering, oceans of the animal suffering, oceans of human being, sura, asura, intermediate, so it's really funny. It's really funny if you think, if you discover. So if we don't analyze, don't check, like science. Now they say inner science, not outer, inner science. Checking for the mind, realizing the most dangerous, most harmful that's what wrong concept, the creator of the oceans of samsara suffering, the suffering is suffering of pain, and all the pleasure, samsara pleasure in nature of suffering change. So that's why it continue. It cannot develop the pleasure. What is Dharma happiness, you see? Happiness with bodhicitta, the emptiness, just without even talking tantra, but those happiness they can develop. You see, when you achieve enlightenment, you completed the happiness with Dharma. So, we can't do that. You can't do that with the samsara happiness. So that's why, because samsara happiness is nature of suffering. Or because of that. It's like on the sword, on knife there's a honey. So you lick, and then you experience the sweetness, yes, but then cut your tongue. Or then say the flies butterflies, different flies. You see, when there's a light or fire, you see, then they try to get inside. Even though it's hot, you can feel hot, but it's still try to go inside. The light or the flame try to go really. So so they have a totally wrong hallucinatory appearance. Something most amazing, something most beautiful, something to really get inside that you will be blissed out or something. I'm just making the words. So that's why those different flies, big or small, try to get inside. You see, try to get inside. Blah, 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 blah. So once they go inside, they get burned. So totally, they don't know. Totally opposite, completely opposite of what appeared to them and what is. So like that, or the flies get inside the candle, wax out the candle, then they fall down, they drop in the candle wax, the oil lamp or things like that. So like that, they could not fly because even they didn't burn, but they dropped in the wax, and so it's never like that. You see, and people who are fishing, you see, they have a worm, fishing worm, tight. You see, the wire went through body, and then you put that in the water. Well, they move, so of course. Or then from far, then fish can see there's a worm there. And they want to eat that. So much desire, run to eat, But then what happens? It wasn't like that. Totally against what they wish. So get caught. The mouth is caught by a wire, a hook. Well, then, what a pain. Then get caught, and then you, with the knives, you clean the outside the hairs. Then cut half. What a suffer, what a suffer. The pleasure of samsara, then how it is natural suffering, all like this. It's totally deceiving. Like this example I gave, just few examples. That's very good to use example for meditation, deceiving. So then from there, then you see so much attachment. It's nothing is definite. It always changes, though. You see that because the disease happened, the government changes, so all the business people changes. Business goes down, but then so many changes. Nothing is definite. Then because how much we enjoy and never get satisfaction, as Lama Zopa said in the foundation good called to men suffering Lama. So you see, then you go, then something which is wrong, then you continue. Then after some time it got exploded, and then huge suffering. Then you don't realize the nature of samsara, the suffering, that really suffering, all these things. So anyway, what I'm saying, then the third, the progressive compounding suffering, tapa tuji tunga. The two other suffering, suffering pain, suffering change, dunga, so it came from the third, progressive compounding suffering, tapa tuji tunga. This aggregate is completely under the control of delusion karma, so the pervaded by suffering. As Horizon always explains. Then this aggregate is contaminated, the seed of delusion karma. So from that seed, delusion rises again, and the suffering of this life, the suffering of future life rises from that again. So, this aggregates, this contaminated aggregates. Also like that. So therefore, you see, in the life, the most important meditation, the most important practice. Life to live in, life to follow. Where your mind should live is the bodhicitta and the emptiness. So this foundation for Tantra, we path to achieve enlightenment. So I said, okay, so that's enough. So that's enough just for introduction. So you see, as I mentioned before, this is the very almost the first, teaching, instruction, advice. About the impermanence death. So not only death is definite, except hallucinated person, but that's must be. I will die, but always there's thought that I will live for a long time. Even your family dies, your brother dies by cancer, by that, by this. Around you, people are dying gradually, or sometimes together. But you see, you never think you are dead, you're going to die. There's nobody says I won't die forever in the world. I don't think, except the mind is hallucinated, over-hallucinated. But so that's definite. And you see, when the death will occur, it's undefinite. That, see, today the body is like this, but tomorrow I cannot say. It can be on the firewood burning the body by this time tomorrow. So you can't really say. So death is, actual time of death is indefinite. So that's a very basic, in the very beginning, very basic teachings. You see, we've been hearing this for how long? You've been hearing teachings of Buddha. How many years we've been Buddhist? The actual time, the Buddha said. Buddha said in the Buddha, in form of the appeared ordinary aspect, the guru. They give you teaching. Actual time to death indefinite. So Yeah, hurt so much. But you see, hurt so much, but not like this. This disease happening, people dying. So, no, there's not this fear. There's not this useful fear. You see, yeah, very, very strange. What Buddha said, all the three-time Buddhas, numberless past, present, future Buddha, tended, all manifest in the Guru, but ordinary aspect of Guru, so that you can see. You can see the holy person, receive teachings. So all that, learn alphabet and the commentary, the rungs, and you can receive the Patimata, Buddhasava, Thangtong vows, and the initiation commentary, rungs, the instructions, commentaries, Tantra. So then that you can make your mind so close to enlightenment. Yes, you should correct practice. So the all the time being taught, says and teaching, but that kind of for me. General coming to like me, that's left out kind of like that, not taken serious. That's like sort of normal talk, kind of. But then you see the disease, this what happened, what the country talks about. Then so scared. Oh, if the doctor says you have cancer, oh, so scared, oh, terribly scared, blah, 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 blah. It's like that. But what the Guru always give teaching, the basic instruction, basic meditation, to control your mind, ignorance, anger, attachment, and then all the religions, and to control the negative karma. And to allow all the realizations, gradual part of the lower capable, gradual part of the middle capable, gradual part of the high capable, all the upstream, to allow in your mind. You see, it's a meditation which is that very important, but that is the. Because not taking important serious. So very strange. So like that. You see, the doctor says, then becomes so serious if the doctor says. But the Buddha, the Guru is not kind of that, not saying nothing about it. Only the doctor says. Then the world country says it. It's very kind of very interesting, very kind of silly, very silly. But you see now, if you taking that what the Buddha said, what Guru is taken so serious like this, then you would practice Dharma continuously. You never waste day and night. You never waste even 1 hour. That's what negative karma. Creating the karma and cause the Lord, you spend your life in there, not even 1 hour. So you practice Dharma continuously, then you would achieve realizations year by year, example. So like that would happen if you take it as serious. That, what is said in Lamrim, what is said in the teaching. See, the base of Thangtong teaching, Sutra teaching. So like that, you see. So Lama Tsongkhapa said, I say difficult to remember the words. So meeting is a perfect image birth. You still realize the perfect image birth. Soon it's difficult to find again. Then impairment death. The karma. So, if you do realize this, then everything happens. Then all the following realization happens. See? So we didn't get, like me, we didn't get done this. This very basic thing left out, didn't take it seriously. So then the rest of realization up to that, then doesn't happen. So that means if you discover, if you realize, then all the rest realization then happens. You see, without difficulties, it happens easily. In the London, I think. Yeah. Okay. Now. Yeah. And now, Katore. So yourself to not get the disease, and the disease to, if you did get to recover from that, or then the Vajra Armor is a mantra to recite that every day. Also one mala can recite, and that's common. So that's unbelievably important, that one. So, so I'm going to do that. So many people become great healers by reciting this mantra. Even if you don't know, even the basic Lamdrim or Dharma, you don't know much of that, become many great healers. There are many. So, so this, yeah, able to heal many people, so many people, yeah, so that's, of course, then you have faith in the mantra and the power mantra, and then that, see. Okay, I'm going to the room of this. I received the room of this mantra from Gyalpo Rinpoche, his own Lama's guru to initiation from Rinpoche. Yeah, very, very qualified, because of the perfectly qualified guru. The Shuddha Tantra there in the world, in this world. Yeah. So, so I received this room from Rinpoche in Kathmandu. So I'm going to read this. I go for refuge to Buddha, Dharma, Sangha. Until I achieve enlightenment. And due to the merits of having done charity, so forth, and practice 6 parameters, so the listening, teaching, and so then about the 3-time marriage collected by me, 3-time marriage past, present, future, 3-time marriage collected by numberless sentient being, and 3-time marriage collected by numberless Buddhas. May I achieve total cessation of mistakes of mind, completion of all the realization, Buddhahood. In order to benefit for all the to benefit means to free from oceans of samsara, suffering, the numberless helplings, numberless hungry ghosts, numberless animals, numberless human beings, numberless sura beings, numberless asura beings, numberless intermediate beings. Then free them from oceans of samsara suffering and bring them to enlightenment. Benefit for sentient being means that. Like that. That therefore I'm going to listen to the room. So you can think that. However, at least, to help the sentient beings. So you are just one, sentient beings numberless. So, so that's a much more wise, to cause numberless sentient beings. And just think only yourself. Because you see, it is mentioned in the Buddha's teaching, and you can discover that all the sufferings come from where? Come from the I, cherishing the I. Then all the happiness from beginningless rebirth, now future happiness, including enlightenment, everything came from others, cherishing others. Like that. So therefore going to listen to the teaching room, okay, for the benefit of others. So now I'm going to the room. Ranye chato tina nga mundo je rusha zimbaye kula dure pachezo shabsan benye totabje ishe me long do jo kule me ju cha de tang pana lu me zindu ke ngala se lu tobat de danga la barasam. So this mantra, this text, it's copied from that. What I received is from Gyalpo Rinpoche. So the Rinpoche, the lung I received from Gyalpo Rinpoche, it has a hung beza pe. So normally, Ompama shower starts like that, but the one that I received from Rinpoche has 3 syllables. Hung beza pe. So it's okay, you can start like that. So don't worry about wasting time. Whether we waste like myself or ordinary us, some of us will waste the whole life gossiping and by doing so many meaningless things in life, which was only negative karma caused to born lower realm. So actually, if we think the karma. So that's really most frightening, sad. So yeah, so that home beza pe, ompema shaware pe, nen parashik naganen dayata, sababirita hana beza na raja so home beza pe, ompema shaware pe, nen parashik naganen dayata, sababirita hana beza na raja so Om Bezape, Om Pema Shawarepe, Nenbarasi, Nagane, Tayata, Sabireta, Hana Betana, Raga so Om Bezape, Om Pema Shawarepe, Nenbarasi, Nagane, Tayata, Sabireta, Hana Betana, Raga so So then after that, recite this as much as possible. So usually, you see, recite one mala. So that, Then at the end of the session, you can blow over the mantra. Bottle of water or jar of water, whatever. Then you blow over the water. Then you drink. I mean, either you drink or give other people, other sick people drink. Or infections on the body, then you apply. So you can blow up with cream, butter, all like that, and you can apply, you see. Infections like that, anything harm outside the body. Then normally after you finish them reciting mantra, then you blow in the nose. So that means like this. So you keep your hand up like this. Then you blow. So it helps breath to go in the nose. So then when you do that, all the disease and spirit harm, everything, do not exist. Even name. So totally cease. Then think that then yourself who is protecting your action, your action protecting, and you see yourself. Your body, mind, and what is to be protected. So all three, what appear real do not exist. Totally empty. So you place your mind in the emptiness for a while. Then while you are in the emptiness, then you rise into deity. Like that. So, I mean, sorry, could be your own deity, but what do you practice that? Then do the dedication prayer. Sheba Diang, Yang Sheba Diang, Yang Tadu, Sunny Colony. Kinjaz Langway, Janet sauce. So this is taken from the protection will, taken from that, this piece. So showing references. So this dedication I added here. Due to the merits collected in the past, present, future, by myself, by other sentient beings, means every sentient being, of hell, hunger, gods, animal, human being, sura, asura. Then all the Buddhas, there are numberless Buddhas. So it became, by putting together, then it became most powerful. And they do this merits. Any sentient being who see me, who hear me, my name, voice, remember, touch me. So my photos and dreams of me, even just by that, may all the hopes of the sentient beings be completed. Without effort. It may become much more than which grand jewel and which grand tree. So that means and it was seas, oceans of sometimes suffering, and the negative karmas collected from beginningless rebirth get purified just in that time and generate bodhicitta, cherishing others than oneself. And to achieve Buddhahood or state the cessation of all the mysteries of mind, completion of all the qualities, and the realizations. To achieve that quickly. And then, this is what Lama Zopa said, in short, Dona Shinye Tamba Nyechene, Tuve Kopa Nyeme Mangtoji. Deve Chawa Leba Tajin, Deve Tembatu Debata. In short, by preaching the holy word to friends, by many listening, having found the view of the Mighty One, Buddha, and then complete well the activities of practice. And may I actually increase spread the teaching of the virtuous one in 10 directions. Okay. There's another prayer to pacify the epidemic disease, particularly that. This prayer composed by Jebje Segung Dojichang. So he became geshe with the Devu Chöpren, the great Lama from Devung. So then after that, then he went in the solitary place to retreat with so much hardships, purposely, so much hardships. Then, then the retreat, after finish studying Sudha Tantra. Oh, then, so I think it actually highly respected by the 13th Dalai Lama. His one is 13th Dalai Lama. Oh. So the second Dajichang. So the complete path to enlightenment, completely on the basis of Lamrim, then the complete Tangtri path. The Ma'anutri Tangtri path. So incredible, yes. Second Chang. So he wrote this prayer. So that according to my Mickey Mouse observation came out powerful good to recite to stop in the world that epidemic disease. So I'm going to, I didn't see the room of this, but I'm going to read. Tusum jangu chende rang sucho, sumdeng umi zimbe karorwa, kungai shi lundu chechigo jizolodang tabala suwande, samwa yudu trewa chinglu, so this is being prayer to Lama Tsongkhapa, who's a Mandushiri, Bajapani Genesis. Supreme embodiment of the wisdom and compassion of all the victorious ones of the 3 times, manifesting as a monk wearing the 3 saffron robes. The strengthened its exalted wisdom, Dhammakaya, possessing the 5 bodies. To you, Jesu Losang Thakpa, I make a request. Please bless me that my wishes be swiftly fulfilled. Second one, Ranchan Dönye Thakpa Usaba, Magarangda Longju Zobaka, Kutu Sungzujiba Danyeche, Jesu Losang Thakpa Suante, Samba Nyutu Riva Chingalum. With the nature of primordially pure clear light, uninterrupted natural expression of the complete Sambhogakaya, the great essence union of body and mind. To you, Jetsun Losang Thakpa, I make request. Please bless me that my wishes be swiftly fulfilled. A third, Nage Kanyam Taya Dwala, Kala Kansum Tela Tetambi, Ju Gaba Nazo Tenzeba, Jesu Losang Thakpa La Suante, Samba Yudu Riva Chinjirum. Displaying an array of manifold Nimanakaya emanations appropriate to the limitless living beings, equaling the expanse of space. To you, Jetsun Tsongkhapa, I may request. Please bless me that my wishes be swiftly fulfilled. The number 4. Chola tejo, sowa tabido nemu chudo nerim tonga. Nimi tunga, rangda gochine tunga lazo bewasun tamajo. So here, this epidemic is happening in the world order. It's a particular that one to see that right now. Through the power of having made a single-pointed request to you, may all the unfortunate natural manifestations of the degenerate age, illness, famine, quarreling, epidemic disease, garas, interference, and so forth be pacified. Then when I requested that the excellent collection of conducive conditions increase, please bless me that my wishes be swiftly fulfilled. Number 5. Mare Mumbai was an little took an hour of the soon the payment that gets shaving name. Penda one, get a swade, someone good to was having completely cleared away the darkness of ignorance and confusion, and fully developed the illumination of supreme intelligence. The virtuous friend who caused the 100-petal lotus of the scriptural tradition to bloom, the sun radiating benefit and happiness to you, I make a request. Please bless me that my wishes be swiftly fulfilled. Number 6. 다소 대tin 되지 손에 때문에 세나 마지베 인제 두르고도 서든 레메첼을 쓰면 주세요. Since I and others, the assembly of faithful disciples, have no other Lord of refuge to turn for hope, when we make a request, always during 6 sessions of day and night, bless us that the Guru blessings may enter our mind. 세타 로선 타베블 코다 제바토나 때마다 부부 같은 가족 내려시 순구 의제 나와 터와서 투제수제 라마를 먼저 성황을 들어보 지금. Also at the end of this life, may I see you, glorious Losan Thangpa, along with your retinue, and immediately have a vision of you assuringly saying, Son, go to the celestial realm of Tushita. Care for me with your compassion. Precious Guru, please bless me that my wishes be swiftly fulfilled. 제 정글로서 정글 Lama Zopa Rinpoche 순대 삼반이 되도 쇼고시 시스템에 지도 트랜스 쪽으로 로타벌인데라고도 지고 저한테 작게나지 뭐 그러마다 어찌돼 정말 좋은 게 있네 정말 대반이 왜 니버스 메시지 되도 제가 때문에 뭐 어쩌는 게 그거 저하게 so this I didn't have room. I don't have room, but I just read because there's some side effect so I do the last room. This because great you get Thangtong Gyalpo. The great you get Thangtong Gyalpo. Quite a few lifetimes back. It was a good Shakyamuni Buddha. He was. So yes, the brief expression, the life story of Thangtong Gyalpo. So now, the great yoga Thangtong Gyalpo, I think Holy Trinity, the Pacifying, what I was giving commentary. She printed the Vajra Armor, the deity and the and the great yogi, I think. So what he did, great yogi, Thangtong Gyalpo, externally what he constructed is 58 iron bridge in Tibet. Also it is in Bhutan. We crossed. So I got, I got 2 iron pieces from his bridge. So it is said that if you make pruva with that iron, it's already blessed, so you don't need bless again. It is a common research. So 58 iron bridge in Tibet, Bhutan, yes, unbelievable. So 60 wooden bridge he built. 118 ferries in Tibet. 120 assembly halls and temples he built. 111 stupas. Many hundreds of large and small stupas. Innumerable paintings, all to benefit the sentiments. Unbelievable what he did. So one time in Tibet, epidemic disease happened in Sakya. So many people died. Then Pombos, Thangtong Ngakwas, many pujas, nothing helped. So then, you see, then I guess then he made prayer to stop all this epidemic disease in Sakya. So then everything then completely stopped after he did the prayer. Also, this prayer is good also. The epidemic disease now to stop this. So good to stop the world. So I received this all transmission from His Holiness Jetsun Rinpoche, from whom His Holiness Lama receives Sakya Lamde. His Jetsun Rinpoche. So Rinpoche gave to Nepalese government people. One time they invited somewhere. So Rinpoche gave this to Thangtong gave us the prayer, the stop the epidemic disease, and then famine. You see, famine happened. So much people died. So he made prayer in the front of the Cho Hasa. And then those people whose mind is purified, and they're so generous, pouring grain seeds from the sky. So much happened in the country where there's a famine happened. So the famine completely stopped. Since from that time the famine didn't happen. So like that. Then there was a fight. So much a fight in the camp, I think. They tried so many ways, it didn't help. Unable to bring to harmonious, you see, the two sides. So then Gyalpo made this prayer. Then everybody became harmonious and stopped the war like that. So I'm going to Lunga 3. Okay? So first, this one is a good result. You see, we're responsible to pacify the world problems, bring perfect peace, happiness. So they were, so we need to recite this to pacify the epidemic. Today Thangtong Gyalpo to Jetsun Sakya ne drama type one so Managada message the Lama Zopa Rinpoche kept Jamdu the Papa Terrace Ganga wa Paldu Shirana Te Today Thangtong Gyalpo la Nani Today Tayaba Zedo Sakya Chodan Kizana Kept Lama Yitakandu to the Kept Ransam Dongsa Chuchukala Kept Chiba Chinidang Omane Pemu Gazaro Sawa Tangta Leda Lobo Jenle Churayi Dunda Neda Jungwe Tawaso Simje Imitiwe Nanangu Jite Kamso Junga Machuti Chidar Shemetiwe Secheshi Kijitalo Lusim Daltewe Soto Nige Dunga Chinewa Jite Kamso Junga Machuti Chidar Shinje Kano Chiwata Neji Mintum Tebe Tachewe Nijibata Tabe Rimso Lujigunda Naba Machuti Nebe Gere Tona Gejudo Lobo Yeto Sunje Chujuda Jigetashi Nela Sawaye Lujigunda Tawa Machuti Lusin Dawa Malu Tratewe Junjitriwe Dunga Chinjewa Malu Chiche Tangtu Temata Chiwi Neme Digi Temasho Lama Gonta Sunje Chujeda Kando Chiga Semen Nujuda Lendurua Mewe Tenzuji Ngwa Manata Tadruwa Shos Cheba Dede Chimba Pala Saja Nirimi Chigwa Naso Chengwara Nga Pernamji Tutur Menga Sunga So Kangala Tuja Mapemba Desa Tuanlo Sebe Kabe Jechude Chimba Nanga Mechemri Chi Manis Tang Malam Dito Chekata Vashin Jibala Tene Jibala Tensa Neyem Tamji Chalwe Chebe Sakya Nejemi Malam Che Jetsun Chinilgi Chimun Trawa Tasos Jetsun Jebe Jetsun Chungi Jigba Shebe Tenzi So this is a truthful prayer to pacify the fears of the weapons, the war. Omane Beme whom Chamjen Java, Pato, Genesis, Triata, Jidamata, Senator, Tibaku, Jamne Tujeta, Newonson. So the Niman, others, Lengata to Surgeon Dowell, Tato to Dunata, but never, is Tuje, Shujigamba to Shadan Mimba, Dwala. Chamber to the church and family, Penza Pamata to Chichi, and Digitachi Chilum. Kanga Jula should be getting Rana Hamish to Jujeba, Jungo to Wits on the Tartan, Sinja Chod, Juama Jiji. You want to see with Sinja time to tend the langue, Junji Gumbo, the Vajan to Zuzikin, Tamjashin the Chiba to so. Jigo Tamja, Tirin Namage, Tabzakunshi, Gamatu, Chaju Table, Lojita to Lay, Nojitashi Peva Ching, Chiniraja, Namatabata, Chin Ruamevata, Lamayeda, Gunjo Tuji, another one, Jachin Dumacho, J. Dogam, Minyaga, Yula took Jimmy Chevas. Minyaga Yudata, Yulu. Jimmy Cheba. Sujang, Dumar Nivi Che, Jetumo, Chotrep and Tuyete. Tenzi Sunsing, Mezotawa Tangi. Tamje, Tata, the Shedanga to Zuntamji, Shishin Yushu, Kinchi, Lolek Jaja to Tashipuza, Chui, the Jetsun Gelatin. Tujitan Jebe, soon Mugaji wish was the third next round of prayer to pacify famine. So this, you have to understand so gradually the world is ending, gradually. So, I think that's 20, I think, intimate even I think for the ending dissolution or the ending. Then existing 20 even, and then the evolution it also is a 20 indemnity even. So that. Then you see with this world now, then there will be empty space for 20 intermediate eon also. What is mentioned. So, I think you see in the all over world there is disease. Many people die. The whole world. Then there's a famine. Whole world. So many people die. Then there's a whole war. Not just one. Not just a few countries, but whole world war. So many people die. So all these things happens as the world is gradually, entering. So so the Lama Zopa Rinpoche wrote on the rock in the Ladakh. So the building Medea statue, it will so the antidote will help with that. It is mentioned. So here the prayer to pacify famine danger. Tayan Drowa Nibadula Lama Zopa Chonye Zoze Jawa Chijim Dinitsu Shejus Chuchu Namde Chansen and the Lama Ida Gandu Noje Nolatata Konajikome Nimendula Tugula. Jetsun Malta so Yon Kukulon Chavatamni Kawatan Depo, Temelo da Mete, Chijuso, Tushinaba, Yamashima, Tuji, Tizolotolata, Dode, and Tudramiji, Chandang in the Chicago, when they get them all on Tawati to Nachamuka Kawaii, Tirin them and the Gitam, Javastan, Java Tujan, Juram, Javeta Mata, Javatu Trigalamet, to Udang, Udando. When you say again, we do it with them. You do what you had in budget, say you know to drink and pushing to the Zabe. The offered bowl, big bowl, filled with the grains, offered to, the golden baking bowl, filled with the grains. To Lhasa Cho, they made prayer by the grave. You get on the Java. Oh, then says people have pure karma, then they see jealousy from the sky, then make the rainfall of the grains in their part of Tibet. That's so. There's a gun, Pudi Cherry, Roatam, the Dungal Roat, and the Jetsun, so then completely stopped. The hunger thirst, the suffering in the area. So it's blessed. Due to past, present, future marriage, collective, three-time marriage, collective, numberless, and they were numberless with us. And due to having done the old transmission of this text, and then made the Bodhicitta, which is the source of all the happiness, success, up to enlightenment for oneself, for every sentient being, made it be generated in one's heart and in the heart of all the sentient beings. And those who have generated Bodhicitta may be increased. And especially this world, that, okay? Chanjo, Sanjo, Rinpoche, Mache, Pana, Jeju, Java, Nyamba, Meba, Kone, Gondo, Bewa, Dedicatory, Didu, all the past, present, future, marriage, collective, three-time marriage, collective, numberless, and numberless Buddhas. That which exists in mere name. Not they don't exist, but it's like that. Most unbelievable subtle. Exists in mere name, so do not exist from its own side. It's not real. That's the time it is. Clarifying self in the being by Buddha. May the I, who exists in the mere name, do not exist from its own side, achieve the Buddhahood, which exists in mere name, in the mere name. Do not exist from its own side. Lead all the sentient beings who exist in mere name. Do not exist from its own side. To that Buddhahood, which exists in mere name. So do not exist from its own side. By myself alone, who do not, who exists in mere name, so do not exist from its own side. Japan Bhavya Jita Jimbata Kunda Sampo Deyante Jinda Jita Kunje Jetsun Dalu Gawatita Tanjira Tunga Tuta Jepe Jawata Jeje Ngoa Kala Chutanga Dagewe Tawa Diki Jesampo Chechera Tunga Waranje. Chi Jabo Tsongkhapa Chutanamba Pevata Kijetama Chivara Tunjema Letama Tatachiga Tutanta Tibetunyana Ten Javala Tanta Temba Yurim Panjuru Jiten Kamdre Pende Malupa Kanle Juve Sambe Yijino Kadre Tume Tendin Jatola Soan Okay, thank you very much. Please enjoy the life by practicing bodhicitta, benevolent sentient being. Live a happy life. Thank you very much.